Lesson 1. Dirayat al-Hadith, Meaning and Definitions. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahumma akhrijna min zulumatil wahm wa akrimna binuril fahm. Allahumma aftah alayna abwaba rahmatik wanshur alayna khazaina ulumik birahmatika ya arhamar rahimin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Welcome to the first lesson of the course on Dirayat al-Hadith about its meaning and definitions. The term Dirayat al-Hadith is a complex phrase out of the words diraya and al-Hadith. The former is from the root word daraya, which means understanding, knowing, or comprehending. This is a particular sort of knowledge achieved via some premises and by reflection, or it is a sort of knowledge achieved not by usual methods, rather by unusual procedures, or a sort of knowledge followed by doubts. The word diraya and its cognates have been used in Sunni Hadith narrated from the Prophet, though sometimes with different words, such as knowledgeable people are concerned with observation, that is riaya, and unwise people are concerned with narration, riwaya. In another hadith from the Prophet, the person who knows and understands hadith has been referred to one who just narrates them. Dirayat al-Hadith is in general a discipline concerned with issues that contribute to a more reliable narration, a more accurate understanding, and a more precise evaluation of hadith. The definitions of Sunni scholars may be classified into three, among others: Ibn Kafani's definition, Ibn Jama'ah's definition, and Tashkuprizada's definition. In his classification of sciences and disciplines, Ibn Kafani has for the first time divided the discipline of hadith into two branches concerning riwaya, that is narration, and diraya, that is comprehension of hadith, giving definitions for each. He takes the discipline of riwayatul hadith to study the Prophet's words and acts an accurate report thereof and a correction of words in hadith. Dirayat al-Hadith, according to Ibn Kafani, is a discipline concerning the nature of narrating a hadith, conditions and types of such narration, and the verdicts concerning them, the condition of the narrator of hadith, and everything related to this. Ibn Jama'ah has summarized the issues discussed in Dirayat al-Hadith, taking it to be a discipline concerned with the laws and regulations of the conditions, the chains of narrators, and the text of hadith. By the way, Ibn Jama'ah refers to Imam Badruddin Ibrahim ibn Sa'adullah ibn Jama'ah al-Kinani, who was a prominent or eminent scholar of hadith, jurisprudence or fiqh, and Quranic exegesis or tafsir, who went on to become a distinguished Shafi'i jurist under the Mamluks. Tashkuprizada, however, has provided a totally different definition of the disciplines of Riwayatul Hadith and Dirayatul Hadith. He admits that a major part of Dirayatul Hadith is concerned with the narrative chains of hadith, but he takes it to discuss the status of narrators with respect to their honesty and reliability and the way hadith are connected to the Prophet. Given that some hadith may be disconnected from the Prophet in their chains of narrators, example, at least one person in the chain of narrators is dropped. So he takes Riwayat al-Hadith to be a discipline that considers the meanings of the words appearing in Hadith in accordance with the grammar of the Arabic language, evaluating Hadith with respect to the status of the Prophet. So for more similar lessons, subscribe to Wayfaring with Mansoor channel. Thank you. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.